Hi Jennifer, I have your social media templates for Thrive Life Mama ready for you. I'm going to be walking you through each of these templates to explain a couple of things, but before we do that, I want to go over the goals I used to create each of these templates. So we're putting together 6 branded Instagram templates and 8 highlight covers to make sure that your feed looks branded and cohesive. It's always my goal to make sure any templates I create are simple to use so that you can recreate them on your own and they still look really nice. And then I wanted you to have a plan for your Instagram feed so you're not guessing at what to post. You're going to have 3 separate content buckets that will each have posts associated with them that are cohesive in your brand colors. So however you decide to post these, your feed will look nice and branded and cohesive so that you feel super proud to show it off. So your 3 content buckets are faith and encouragement, health and wellness, and home and lifestyle. And for each of these content buckets, I've created 2 post templates for you. So let's look at your first set of post templates. This is for your faith and encouragement. You were already using a template. It sounds like you liked it. You just wanted to update the colors. So I created a faith and encouragement post for you that was very similar to the one you're already using. It's just in your brand colors. We've added your logo. And I've used your sans serif font here. The reason I've used this over this script font is, well, the script font is really beautiful. I think it should be used more as an accent font because it can get difficult to read, and especially with social media, we want to make sure that everything is clear and easy to read at a glance so that when somebody's scrolling your feed, they don't have to work too hard to see what your post says. So we want to make sure that's really clear, because if it's clear and it captures their attention, then it makes it more shareable and engaging. So that's your first post for faith and encouragement. And then I created a second template that's very similar. It's just in your rose gold copper color. I wanted to give you something that had a similar feel but added some color and texture and diversity to your feed. So this would be your second post template for faith and encouragement. Next, we'll jump into your health and wellness post templates. This is your first template. The idea here is that you would swap out the background image, and I like the idea of keeping it something green or something with greenery to keep your feed feeling fresh and still colorful, but in your brand colors. And then just to give you an example of what it would look like to swap out the image in the background, you can see that we've put in a completely different image, but the post still feels a little bit different and fresh and new each time you use it. So next we'll jump into the second post for your health and wellness. Because I know you're selling Shaklee and health products, I wanted you to have a product promotional post. So I put this together for you. I'm not sure why your logo is not showing up here, but I will exit out of this preview mode and show you after we walk through the rest of your templates. But this would be your product promo post that you would use anytime that you want to promote your health and wellness products in a clean and cohesive way. Next, we'll jump into your home and lifestyle posts. I put together this template for you using your brand elements here in your own unique way. And similar to your health and wellness post, the idea here is to swap out the background image. And I'm thinking you would keep the background image in sort of these light beigey neutral textures and images. So here we have a bed sheet. You might replace this with a countertop with flower on it, or maybe a faded picture of a kitchen, or some other textures that use shadow and light to keep this light and bright and neutral, to add some light airy spaces to your feed that make it really fun and interesting to look at and give your eye some rest. So that would be the first template. And then just to give you an example of what it would look like to swap out the background image for another home or lifestyle image, this is what it would look like. So here we have kind of a faded picture of a countertop with a rolling pin and some flour on it. So you can see how it still has that same feeling, but it does look fresh and different. Okay, so then your second post for home and lifestyle, again, I know you're putting together products for home and lifestyle, so I wanted you to have another product post where you could showcase all of the products that you're putting together. So this would be a product promo for your home and lifestyle products as well. And you can mix and match your product posts just to give it some diversity if you want to, but I wanted you to have a couple of different options to use. So those are your 6 post templates, and I'm going to show you first of all what that one post looked like with your logo. Here you can see it looks a lot better with your logo. Okay, so those are your post templates. Now I want to show you your Instagram feed, just a sample of what your Instagram feed would look like using these posts, as well as your story highlight covers. So this is, let's see if we can view it in preview mode here, because that'll make it look a lot nicer. Okay, this is a sample of what I envision your Instagram page looking like as you start to use each of these posts. You can see that we've got your faith and encouragement posts here. They add texture and some diversity to your posts, and then throwing in different photos of yourself and your children, and maybe some images of your home or your kitchen or different things that you're working on or showcasing to add that life and personal touch to your Instagram feed. And then you can see we just have some random images of products in here. We've got your promo posts that adds a little bit of dimension to your feed as well, and then your home and lifestyle post here. So you can see how that all works together. And then you get a preview here of your highlight covers. And I'm going to show you what these look like in more detail. So I actually gave you 9 highlight covers instead of 8 because it made for a very even highlight sheet here. But as I was looking over your Instagram and the different buckets you have for your highlight stories, I found a lot of similarities in them, and so I think that you can group them together. So you're going to have your faith and encouragement posts, your home and lifestyle posts, and your health and wellness posts. And I think for your highlight covers, we can break it up a little bit. So you would have your home highlight, and that would be anything in the home. Maybe you can throw some baking in there, things with your kids, any maybe crafts that you do. You get the picture. Then this would be your health and wellness, where you could do any of your health posts, any products that you're promoting for health and wellness and the like. This is your faith highlight, where you would of course have all of your faith and encouragement things. Then I wanted you to have an option for kids specific things and finance specific things, since you talked about that as well. I also gave you a tribe post. This one stands out just a little bit more with some greenery in it. And I did that intentionally because I want to make that tribe piece really stand out, since that's the community that you're building and we want to draw people's attention to it. Then I put in, this is kind of the extra I put in, was kitchen. This does fit under home, but I think you can pull it out separately as well, especially if you have like renovation work and whatnot. Then we have a freedom highlight cover and a shop highlight cover, where you can also put in any products that you want to promote. And then, so that's just the highlights, so you can see what they all are. And then the actual files you get are going to look like this, and you will just download these and pull them into your highlight cover. That's it. I hope you love them. Let me know if you have any feedback, and I'll get these delivered to you. Thanks.